This is Bill Leibfreid. He's a pharmaceutical rep in the mayor of Bedford.
Okay. First of all, thank you for having me here.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. I worked for the Upjohn Company for 35 years. That's a long time. You guys are only what, 12, 13? 13 or 14 years old. So that gives you a relationship of how long I worked. I started out, I went to Bedford High School, the same place you guys went to. I wasn't the greatest student in the world, but I made all A's and B's. And I kind of worked in the academic part of it. I went to West Virginia University and I got a degree in pre-med, which is all science, which is the same thing you have to do if you're going to be a veterinarian. It's all biology and chemistry and math, and I had a minor in English literature because I like to read. Well, anyhow, I got a job in the industry, and my job was to go around to all your physicians, your doctors, and I would tell them about our products for, say, diabetes or pain or any type of disease malady, and try to get them to use my products.
Okay. Describe a typical day for someone in your profession.
Well, excuse me, I would get up and get going, and I would call on 10 physicians a day, 3 retail pharmacies, and 1 community hospital. This is when I started. This is before I got promoted. This is when I just started out.
Okay. Can you describe the education and training for someone in your profession?
Well, like I said, I had a degree in pre-med, and then during the time that I was working in the field, we were always taking educational courses about whatever disease entity we were working in, whether it was arthritis or whether it was diabetes or whether it was open heart surgery or whatever that was. So you always had to learn that and then take tests to keep your license current.
Okay. What are the greatest challenges and rewards of your profession?
Greatest challenge of it was credibility. We want the doctors and the nurses that I called on to trust me. So in order to do that, I had to bring to them information that was reliable. And that information came out of medical journals like Lancet and the New England Journal of Medicine, Journal of the American Medical Association, and things that were happening in research from the different universities across the world, actually. So that was the challenge. The reward is when you had an individual that was sick and maybe was going to die, and a drug that you had talked about saved that person's life or made the person's life better or easier. That was the reward.
Okay. How can someone in your profession achieve career advancement?
You have to sell a lot. The more successful I was, the more pharmaceuticals I sold. The more pharmaceuticals I sold, then they said, well, maybe you ought to go into hospital sales, and maybe you ought to do this, maybe you ought to be in management, maybe. So that's how I moved up to the company.
Okay. What are the main employee expectations?
That is, eventually you worked up, you were a manager, a regional manager. What are your employees' expectations?
At the end of my career, I was responsible for 300 people that were out doing just what I told you I did. And I expected them to be on time.